assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia.
Oh, right. Gotta fix the camera real quick. And then we will be back as we saw a strikeout, or right there. No, sorry, we saw a walk. It's really hard to see over here. As I'm resetting everything as we speak. And we should be good here in a bit. Apologize for that lagging issues, as it seemed that the computer was going down for a little bit. As hold on for a second here. So there you go, as we have a runner on first right there. As now it seems our issues are gone. I apologize once again, as that was a very crazy issue. I've never seen our thing go that low. So it was going really laggy, and I understand that this is an area playoff game, so you don't really want to watch it lag. As you see a ground ball hit up the middle. Center fielder gets it. Second baseman running around third. Can he go home? And no, they're going to call for him to stay, as that will be a single, but also the runner gets some more bases on second, and that was a heck of a run, or on first. So, a great start for Carroll so far on offense, as defensively, they were able to calm down in the first inning, as I'll detail that first. After one 5-3 play, 2 walks happened, and then 2 straight strikeouts, as 5 straight strikes were thrown by the pitcher of Carroll. And crazy right there, as now up to bat for this Carroll team would be, see, we are, they're going to line up, as get a good hit ball here, as that will score 1 run, and the sac fly, or not even the sac fly, as it dropped. Oh my goodness, fans going crazy here. Runners on first and second now. So it was Easton Hewitt who scored the RBI, and it was Gilbert Gonzalez who scored the run. As now up to bat here is Diego Cardenas. Up to bat here. As that's a good hit ball, and that will mean the bases are loaded. So, good start for Carroll, as seems, are we still having issues? No, bases are full, as a good hit and a good sequence now for Carroll, as they have a good opportunity here with no outs. They already have 3 hits, and a crazy start for Carroll as an offensive explosion so far, as that will be called a ball. So, to detail that first inning once again, it was, or the first half inning, as it was one 5-3 play, 2 walks, 2 consecutive walks, and then 2 consecutive strikeouts to end the inning, as we saw a little pitch right there, as it will now be 2-0 counts. I believe we have everything solved now, ladies and gentlemen, as I apologize once again, as it just was a little bit weird, as there's a wild pitch that gets away, but no runners are going to advance because the bases are loaded. That would not be smart. So it's a 2-1 count now. So Brownsville Porter's pitcher would be number 2, Alejandro Torres, as he's having a tough start to begin off this bottom of the first. See if he can rally and get 3 straight outs. Carroll wants the grand slam, but that will be a strike. So the pitchers count now, 2-2. So a choice of trying to get him swinging on a ball or throw a strike down the middle. As that will be 1 out, and is that 2? No, he's safe, but a spectacular catch right there by the first baseman, as that was a out at home, right? Yep. So now 1 out, as bases are still loaded. So Carroll still has the opportunity here, as the DH now up to bat for Carroll. That would be E.J. Cantu. So, after a rough start from us, too, on our end, once again, we apologize. Now we're back here in the bottom of the first with bases loaded. See what Cantu can do. So that is a strike. It's very hard to see the calls from the ump right now. So 0-1 pitch down. Oh, 1 pitch, outside, ball. So I'll make it a 1-1 count, as we are now on the 1-1-1, and guess what? Bottom of the first, and guess how many runs Carroll has scored? 1. I actually should update that because I haven't, as that is a low pitch, and I'll be 2-1, so it ruins the ones. The 1 count. We'll never see it again. As now Cantu on the 2-1 pitch. See what he does here. As that is hit into foul territory, and that'll be strike 2. So a 2-2 count now. So here we go. The pitchers count. As that'll be hit into left field. That'll be caught as the runner takes off from third, and he will get there. So the sac fly works out as Carroll's fans go crazy here. Gotta love that fan support. Brownsville Porter has actually had a lot of fans attend for this one too, as I could see a whole swarm of Brownsville Porter fans over here to my left. As the bases are now no longer loaded, as base runners on first and second now. So 2 runs now scored for Carroll, as they've gotten off to a hot start here. This Carroll team has rallied late in the regular season. I believe they won. I think they said like 9 straight. As it was a crazy rally at the end of the season to knock off some divisional rivals, and they've been really good in the playoffs so far. As that was a strike, and the playoffs are all about teams that get hot. So if this Carroll team still remains on fire, they could still keep advancing in the playoffs. I mean, gotta love that playoff, as that is a swinging strikeout. And so they do get out of the inning. They allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, no errors, and we will see you for the top of the second. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live.
Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rollo Vegas and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown. Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a
So we are back here in the top of the second inning as Carroll had a really good first inning, and we'll see what Brownsville Porter can do to respond as he will take that one for a strike. So that'll make it 0-1 as Carroll doing really good at the beginning of this game, as that is a swinging strike right there, as he got him right there. Good pitch action so far early in this game for Dundee, as Juan, I believe he said Segovena, as they'll take that one for a ball. I'm going to try to pronounce this right for y'all. Juan Segovino. I apologize if I mispronounced that, as it's 1-2 now. As he hits that one, a little squibbler, and that will be caught. A little bit of a 3-1 action right there, as a pitcher made the out right there. So that will make it first out right there. As now up to bat is Oser Mendreno. As it's a pitcher-on-pitcher battle, it seems. I believe that's what they said, but hey, I may be wrong about that. As the first pitch was a strike. So the 0-1 count now. So that's a swinging strike right there. So that'll make it 0-2. So the 0-2 count. Not really good for the batter right now, as Porter is trying to get something going. Ball way outside. Sliding catch by the catcher. You know, calling catcher for no reason. That was a dumb joke, and I apologize for that. 1-2 count. That's a ball to the outside. So it's pitcher's count once again, 2-2. As I was saying earlier in the broadcast about Carroll and the late rally, as another sliding catch, and that'll be a ball again. So the full count coming up. Carroll has rallied. I believe the Color Times was a article about them saying how they rallied to get into this playoff position, and they've continued their success here, as that was a ball. So it's a ball 4, and he'll take his base. And they continue their success here, as in the playoffs they've already advanced once and twice, I believe. Yeah, once or twice because it's area. So, with that walk, there will be now a runner on first. As now number 2 up to bat Omar Bonda, as he'll take that one, as it was a ball to the outside. Early in the first, he still had some trouble with pitch location, but he's been throwing these things really hard. I mean, especially at the high school level. Really fast pitcher right here. As that will be a ball. So the 2-0 count now. I mean, it's just really crazy about these late season rallies. As that was the first strike right there, so 2-1 count. I mean, you see teams in professional sports go from playoff zeros to playoff heroes. I mean, most notably that I can remember, 2011 New York Giants, as that is a foul ball, so that will be strike 2. Not sure if I mentioned it earlier. Foul balls are being allowed to be kept by the fans, as a sponsor is paying for all the foul balls lost into the stands, and that's just really good. But 2011 Giants went from playoff zeros, like they were virtually gone, as a swinging strikeout right there. So that will be strike 2 right there, as although struggling with pitch location, he's doing the job right now, as Dundee is being really good. Really solid start for him. It's our first pitch. That'll be a strike again. It seems he, like, so far in the game, I mean, there's only 2 innings, but he allows 1 walk and then rattles, like, 6 strikes. As that will be hit. Fair territory, as he'll throw it all the way across body. Tough play to make, and he's out! The old 5-3 action, and a beautiful play, stretching play made by the first baseman, as we will actually get that on instant replay before we leave. Or in the game, I mean, there's only 2 innings, but he allows 1 walk and then rattles like 6 strikes. As that will be hit. Fair territory, as he'll throw it all the way across body. Tough play to make, and he's out! The old 5-3 action, and a beautiful play.
That's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Gilbert Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And we are back here in the bottom of the second inning, as Carroll has had a good first inning with 2 runs being scored, as 3 hits were also tallied, as that was a strike right there. Good pitch right there. I think if they said number 2 is the pitcher, so that would be Omar Bonda. So Bonda doing a good job so far, as that will be a 6-3 play as shortstop to first baseman, and that will be the first out of this inning. So now up to bat for the Carroll Tigers is the last in the count, or last in the order, Chris Chavez. So Brownsville Porter trying to get some good defense here in this bottom of the second, as that was a ball low into the ground. So that will lead to the 1-0 count. As just really solid defense from Carroll in these 2 innings so far, as Brownsville Porter just not doing that well defensively, but see if they can get some in here. As that was another ball, by the way. So the 2-0 count now. As that's hit to the pitcher, and he'll throw it to the first baseman. The old 1-3. And that will be out too. So we've seen a 3-1 and a 1-3 so far in this game. Crazy stuff. As now at bat is the top of the order, Gilbert Gonzalez, the center fielder. As he has drawn a walk earlier today. As that's a strike. So that will lead to the 0-1 count. He's the one who also scored the first run of the game, as that was also low. So that'll lead to 1-1. So a low pitch, and then a strike, then a low pitch, and now we're at the 1-1. Got to phrase that correctly. So 1-1 count, as that will be hit to the second baseman right into the rotation, as that will be a 4-3, and that will be out 3 as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And waiting for the music to drown out. And we are back here as up to bat for Brownsville Porter's number 13, as we're in the top of the 3rd. And number 13 would be Christos Suseda, as we're in the top of the order for Brownsville Porter now, as that was a ball to the outside. So the 1-0 count now coming up. As Porter is trying to get something here. As that will be hit to the pitcher. And another 1-3 there. As that will be an out. So not the start you want if you're a Brownsville Porter fan. But start that you would love if you're a Carroll fan. As Brownsville Porter hasn't even singled a base hit yet. So they haven't done really anything other than draw 2 walks. Or 3 walks. Because there's 2 walks in the first, 1 walk in the second. As that's a ball. So the 1-0 count now as Alejandro Torres up to bat here. And that will be a ball as well. So the 2-0 count now coming up as Dundee has done a really good job so far with some of these pitches, as that's a strike. Pitcher for Brownsville Portal has done really good to close out some of the innings, as Omar Bonda, he's done really good and really solid, as both pitchers have been solid. As that is a hit by pitch, or yeah. So they're saying it hit him. Good to see that he's okay though. And so that will be a hit by pitch and runner on first. So now up to bat is number 16, Marcos Salinas. He is third in the order. As waiting for the ump to get back into his position, and he does. We apologize for the relatively weird camera angle, as well as there's a whole desk set up in the middle of the row, so we can't get our usual spot, as that will be a swinging strikeout, or strike, not strikeout. 0-1 pitch now. So the 0-1 count now, as this is just the best angle that we were able to get, because the poles are blocking us, as he tries the pickoff attempt, and he is safe at first. So the 0-1 count now, coming up, assuming there's not another pickoff attempt. That will be a ball. So it'll be a 1-1 count now, as Salinas is trying to get the first base hit of the game for this Brownsville Porter Cowboys team. So 1-1 count. As that is a ball. So I'll make it 2-1. As Brownsville Porter has gotten themselves into pretty good counts for each player. It's just a question of finishing off and actually being able to get the hit. As that will be a pop up, and that will be caught for the out. So now up to bat is number 15, Leobardo Garcia. As gotta state the situation again, they still are looking for the first base hit. So that will be a pickoff attempt right there. And we should see the first pitch of this at bat here, as he checks. And that will be a strike right there. Good pitch. So I'll make it a 0-1 count now. As this exciting best out of 3 matchup, as that is a foul ball. So the 0-2 count now coming up. So here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside and ball 1. So the 1-2 now. As he's taking off, and will they get him? He is out! So caught stealing right there, and that will end the top of the third as we will head to the bottom of the third. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live. Keep it here.
Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? Add a piece of cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is a piece of cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And we are back here for the bottom of the third inning as we have Carroll up to bat once again. As that was a ball. So 1-0 count now. As that looked outside, and it is, so I'll set up the 2-0 count as through 2.5. This game has been relatively quiet other than the first inning for Carroll, as some really good defense as of late, as that will be a ball once again, so not a good situation for this pitcher. 3 hits in total for both teams, all 3 coming from Carroll, as Brownsville Porter is trying to find its first hit. As that was a strike right there. So setting up for the 3-1. So here we go. 3-1 count. And that'll be hit into foul territory. Catcher trying to get to it, and they won't. So I'll set up for 3-2 now. The full count. As seems to be a stoppage on the field. So we will take a short little break. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history. There are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And we are back here in the bottom of the third as a 3-2 count now. As getting back to play. As it should be 3-2. So. Waiting for the game to resume. As they are showing the count is 3-2. Yep. So, this full count pitch. The ultimate battle of the batter and the pitcher here. As that'll be a swing and a miss for the K. So out one right there. So now up to bat for the Carroll Tigers is number 19. That would be Easton Hewitt. As the first pitch was a ball. So the 1-0 count now coming up. That will be a strike right there. That was a heater. So the 1-1 count now. And seems this pitcher has found his groove as of late, as has been able to find the zone, get these pitches low. And as I say that, there's a short little pop-up to the right fielder for the out. Thought I was going to curse him, but it's getting balls low and making sure it does that little pop-up motion and just gets right to the fielder. As now we have the first baseman, number 22, Diego Cardenas, up to bat here. So, here we go. First pitch of this at bat. That'll be a ball. Bit of a slow pitch that was. So that'll be 1-0. So the 1-0 pitch now. As it seemed the umps were communicating something. Anyway, so the 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. So the 1-1 count now coming up. As I was saying, this Brownsville Porter pitcher really has found his groove after a tough first inning. Being able to get these strikeouts is a heck of a feat. As that is a ball low. So that'll be 2-1 now. So the 2-1 pitch. And swing and a miss for strike two. So the 2-2 count now, as there is 2 outs as well. So the 2s across the board, except for the inning. So here we go. Pitcher's count. So that'll be hit to the shortstop, goes past him, and that will be a base single. As just seems to just the shortstop misjudged it. Tough play to make regardless, but certainly one that can happen. But Cardenas gets on base. As now next up to bat is Nick Matridas, the right fielder. He's wearing number 8. As here we go. First pitch of this at bat. Gets away. And not even thinking about taking off. As that will be a ball. So the 1-0 count now. And the 1-0 pitch. Low and a ball. So 2-0 count now. As Carroll has done locked down defensively. They've allowed 0 hits so far. 3 walks, but no hits. As he steps out for a quick second. Want to give a special shout out for the sponsor of today's game, as that was a strike, to Bay Auto Service, complete automotive repairs. I just want to get a really good shout out to them for sponsoring this game, as without our sponsors we would not be able to do this, ladies and gentlemen, as we all love these high school games, and especially in this crazy year, being able to stream these has been somewhat of a blessing. So make sure you go check out Bay Auto. Really great service, actually. As my parents have been there a couple times, as there's going to be a mound visit. And great people. Great people. Treat you like family over there. As the 3-1 count now. That will be a ball, and that will be a walk. So we got runners on first and second now. As the DH is up, EJ Cantu. He is DHing for the pitcher, of course, Dylan Dundee. Giving him some rest, as that's a smart strategy by the coach. Sometimes with these high school games, they allow the pitcher to hit, as they're really good hitters. But sometimes just want to rest their arm, because these are really talented kids. As the 0-1 pitch now, as that was a strike. So the 0-1. Looking towards second. Throws it. That's a strike. So strike 2. So 0-2 count now coming up. And ball. And that will be a 1-2 count now, as runners on first and second, trying to get some more runs for this Carroll team to expand their lead. As I was saying earlier, Brownsville Porter has been doing really good defensively so far, but don't want to curse them, so. So you get some offense going for Porter, as that is a ball as well. Catcher had to slide over, so that'll be a 2-2 count now coming up. So the 2-2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And here we go. Trying to get him stealing, and he's safe. So the pickoff attempt before the 2-2. The pitcher's count, as they call it. So, 2-2 count. I'll be hit to the first baseman, and that will be out. As we will head to the top of the 4th inning. You are watching this on Rio Sports Live. Keep it here.
Hi, I'm Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown. Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are back here in the top of the 4th inning, as that will be a ball. So, game track so far. Brownsville Porter still looking for their first hit, as Carroll has had 4 today and 2 runs, as that is a ball as well, it looks like. So 2-0 count, as leading off here is, that will also be a ball, by the way. Trying to get his name. Number 15, Leonardo Garcia, the leadoff hitter, as we're in 4th in the batting order. As that is a strike right there, leading to the 3-1. As I wonder if the trend will continue of having walks and then just striking out everyone. As that's another strikeout, or strike, and strike out. As this pitcher, Dylan Dundley, gotta give a shout out to him. He's doing really good through 3 so far. As that is hit into foul territory.
And that foul ball brought to you by Good Strong Fencing Company.
With that foul ball, we actually want to give a shout out to Bay Auto Service. Complete automotive repairs, and like I said, if you need any repairs for your vehicle, just go head on over to Full Auto or Bay Auto. As a walk right there. So now the trend does continue so far, as 5 walks, and he's still allowed 0 hits. I mean, effective, I guess. As now up to bat here is Nick Matridas. Oh, no. Yeah, Nick Matridas. No. No, other side. Diego Rivera. Looked at the wrong lineup. So that will be a ball. So 1-0 count now. As he's showing bunt. As that will be a ball too. Looked like a pitch out, but not quite sure. So it'll be a 2-0 count. As that will be a ball as well. So setting up for the 3-0 count now. So Carroll trying to get out of the situation as Dunley throws it. That'll be a strike. May not be the best accurate pitcher, but he's certainly throwing really good pitches as they are heaters. Gotta wonder what they would show up as that's a ball. And wild pitch gets away. That will be a walk / wild pitch.
Second baseman number 14, Juan
As
Joya.
first and second now. As there is a mound visit. And we'll see what they want to do there. As this has been a relatively fast game, as 3 innings in total, and we're only like about an hour in. An hour and 5 minutes in total. As really fast. I mean, just gotta love these quick-paced games as just all the adrenaline, especially for playoffs. I mean, we've seen games for playoffs that go multiple innings, like they go far into innings. I haven't seen it at high school level quite yet, but in MLB I've seen some. Had to stay up for it. You know, you think for like a high schooler I would be able to stay up and like, oh yeah, I mean I stay up all the time, but no, I'm not able to stay up at all. I wake up early in the morning. Runners on first and second showing bunt, and then that will be a strike. So the 0-1 count now. I mean, it's just kind of reverse for me, I guess. As if it gets late, I'm almost passing out in a bed. As that will be a foul bunt, so I'll make it 0-2. As it seems like he's trying to get his runners to better ability with only 0 outs here, or with no outs here. As Juan Segovino is the batter here. Gotta wonder if any of the fans in the left field will be able to get a foul ball or get a ball here. You know they love to keep that. A home run ball in the playoffs. So 0-2. That will be a strikeout as got him looking. And that'll lead to the first out of this inning. I'm interested to see what the scorer said that other play was, because it was a wild pitch walk. Not sure how common that is, but certainly one of the first times I've seen that. In high school, at least. As that will be a strike once again. Seems the tradition is staying the same as he's able to find the pitching zone here. As the 0-1 count now. And he's taking off for third, and they will get him easily. Yeah, they will get him. I was about to say. As that will be a caught stealing. as the ball was perfect for that situation right there. Runner does advance to second though, so they did get one base out of it, as it is 1-1. And checked. That will be a ball. Those of you who do not know what check is, essentially acting like you're going to swing and then not swinging, but if you're halfway across the plate, it will count as a strike. As that will be a 3-1 pitch now. So, a 3-1 pitch now. And way outside for another walk. So we're back to where we started at the beginning of this at-bat, as runners on first and second.
Pitcher number 2, Omar Banda.
So the pitcher, Omar Banda. Make sure you get the name correct. Always. As he'll start here with runners on first and second, trying to get an RBI and get the first run of the game for Brownsville Porter, as that is a a ball inside. I was trying to say ball and then thought of last at bat. As here's the 1-0 pitch, as that will be another ball. So setting up for the 2-0 count now. As they're still looking for that first hit. Still crazy, I mean, technically a no-hitter. As that is a ball. Gets away for a second. And that will be 3-0. So here's the 3-0 pitch. As that is another walk. So the bases are loaded. Still no hits. This is crazy.
Center fielder number 11, Aaron Hernandez.
So Aaron Hernandez up to bat here, as see if he can get an RBI here and get the first points of the game for Brownsville Porter Cowboys. Try saying that 3 times fast. As here we go. That's a strike. And that's a good pitch right there again. Trying to get himself out of the situation, as there are 2 outs, so 1 strikeout will do it for this half inning, as that will be a ball right there. So it's 1-1. As you hear a chant from the crowd here, as I was saying earlier, Brownsville traveled very well, as that is a ball right there. Carroll fans don't really like that, but Porter fans love it. So 2-1 to count now. Swing and a miss, and that will be 2-2 now. So 2-2 count. The hit into right field, but it will be a foul ball. So getting hyped up is Brownsville Porter, as they got some life now. As now Carroll doing a rival chant here, as Gotta love this. It's playoff baseball, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure you can hear the windows open. So, I mean, so I'll be hit to the third baseman, trying to make the running play to first, and a lot of play right there on the run throw, and that was a dot right there. So that will mean, although the bases were loaded, Brownsville Porter gets no runs out of that, and what a situation to come out of from Carroll, as we will head to the bottom of the fourth inning. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live. Keep it here.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly.
And we are back here as number 10, Christian Martinez, up to bat as he is the leadoff hitter, as Carroll has been really good defensively, holding Brownsville Porter scoreless through 4, as that was a ball. Gotta love the crowd. I mean, talk about football, baseball, soccer, any sport, the crowd always travels, and you just love to hear it. As the 1-0 count now, that will be a ball. So that will lead to it being 2 balls and no strikes, as Martinez still trying to get some more points for Carroll, as that was also a ball. So 3-0 count, not really good for the pitcher to get a B in here, as Bonda finds himself in a sticky situation here. Certainly one that he can dig himself out of with a low contact hit into the infield or a strikeout, but long way up, as that is a strike right there. That will help out, as now will be 3-1. They 1 pitch now, as that will be a foul ball, leading to the 3-2 count now. So full count, now in a better situation than he was 2 pitches ago, but let's see if he could finish it off now. So here we go. 3-2 count. The hit to the shortstop, but he misses the play right there, and that will be a base hit. Tough play to make, but is now a base hit, as Carroll Up by 2 already. As we actually just received word that the Carroll softball team has advanced into the next round, as they have won, I believe it was 14-3 that they said. 14-3 at 5 inning, as Carroll won the series 2-0 against Ray in the region quarterfinals. So good job to those young ladies out there. Let's see if Carroll right here can get a win and try to advance with their softball players, as that will be a ball. So 1-0 count here. I'll be checked, and that will be a ball. Setting up for the 2-0 count now. As it is number 12 at bat. That would be De Palomo. As trying to get the pickoff attempt, he is safe at first. So the 2-0 count now coming up. The pickoff attempt, he is safe again. So 2-0 count here. I'll be low in a ball. So I'll set up for the 3-0 count now. Trying to get some more scores, see if any other games have finished earlier in the 5A. Nope. As that will be a strike right there. So that'll set up for a 3-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So back into a 3-2 count. See if the pitcher tries to pitch for a double play here. Get a low contact pitch, and that'll be perfect for them. As that's exactly what happens, but not fast enough, as one runner will advance. So a fielder's choice right there, and that will be
Left fielder number 2, Chris Chavez.
a runner on second now. So now left fielder number 2, Chris Chavez, up to bat, as looking to advance his teammate on second and try to get him into better scoring position or even a score, as the first pitch of this at bat. That will be a foul ball. That'll be a strike. Once again, we want to give a huge shout out to Bay Auto for allowing us to do this game. Love our sponsors here. They are complete automotive repairs. So if you ever have an issue with your vehicle in Corpus Christi, come down. They have the best service in the Coastal Bend. As the 0-1 pitch now. That'll be a ball. So 1-1 count. So here we go for the 1-1. As that is a strike or a ball right there. I keep meaning to say a ball sometimes when I say a strike, but it's weird. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes. So that's a swing and a miss right there. So that'll be a 2-2 count now. So the pitcher's count coming up. As there is a runner on second, 1 out. Already 5 hits for this Carroll team so far, trying to get some more. As that is a ball. So now we're getting ready for the full count. So here comes the 3-2 count. As that's a ball, and so that will be a walk there. So now, got runners on first and second now. And now a mound visit for this Brownsville Porter team. As we'll just describe the game for you so far. Brownsville Porter held scoreless, as you see on the scoreboard. Have had some walks, though, and actually last inning, if you're now just joining us, they had a bases loaded situation with 4 walks in the inning, I believe. No, 3 walks. 3 walks. And they were able to get a bases loaded and weren't able to capitalize as Carroll rattled some strikeouts. As we're back here. So, awaiting the first pitch of this at-bat. As that is hit to right field, and he's not going home. As that will now lead to the bases being loaded, ladies and gentlemen, as fans are going wild here.
Second baseman number 9, Jeremiah Hewitt.
So, bases loaded as Carroll fans are up on their feet now, awaiting to see if they get another run to their lead. As the hitter here is number 9, Jeremiah Bush. As that was a foul ball, by the way. The player who's having really standout performance so far is Gilbert Gonzalez for Carroll, and the pitcher Dylan Dundee has struggled a little bit with some walks, but Gilbert Gonzalez, the center fielder, he has had some amazing hits and being able to put his team into the scoring position, and he has one of the 2 runs Carroll has scored. As Carroll gets it, as that goes past the first baseman. That will be 1 run score. And 2 runs are going out, and he'll be safe as runners on second and third score. And that will mean it is 4-0 Carroll as runners on second and third now. And a crazy sequence so far as Carroll fans are hyped.
Third baseman number 19, Easton Hewitt.
So now, number 19, Easton Hewitt, up to bat. So, runners on second and third, trying to bat those in. And take a good game here, as that will be a strike, leading to the 0-1 count. So here we go, 0-1 count. So that'll be a ball. Leading to the 1-1 count. In total, Carroll has had 7 hits. As 1-1, that'll be a ball. So it'll be a 2-1 count now. So, Carroll trying to get some more of their runs in as they are up already 4-0. Sorry for the dead space. I was trying to do something. As that's a foul ball. Gotta remind some of the fans that they're actually having a special promotion tonight for foul balls. Fans get to keep them. And really good souvenirs for them. As taking... especially for the young kids who actually want to play high school baseball. One of these days, just feels the love for the game. 2-2 count, as that will be fouled off. So, I mean, he just gotta love it though. So, a relatively fast game, as I was saying. As already just an hour and 30 minutes. As that is hit to the first baseman. And that will be a out. 1 run will score. So already 5-0 now. Runners on third now.
Right fielder number 8, Nick Matridas.
So now Nick Matridas up to bat here.
First baseman number 22, Diego Cardenas.
Oh, never mind. They got the wrong one. So it's Diego Cardenas. I was going off the scoreboard, but that's fine. We all make mistakes. I make a lot of them. As that's going to be a 1-0 pitch there. Gotta love the crowd. So 1-0 count here. And that will be low, and so that will be a ball. Leading to the 2-0 count now. So here we go. That will be a ball as well. So that'll be 3-0. And a good situation for the batter here as the pitcher finds himself already down in the count in 3 pitches of this at-bat, as that is a walk. So runners on first and third now.
Right fielder number 8, Nick Matridas.
As there is a mound visit. We'll take it with them. You're watching this on Real Sports Live. We'll be back shortly.
Walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
So we have a pitching change. So now pitching is number 15, they said. Wait, no, that's all right. We'll try to figure out who's pitching for them, as a tough scenario for him to get out of here, as runners on third and first, as Omar Bonda finishes the game allowing 7 hits and 5 runs. So not exactly a good start for him in the playoff series, but see if he can get some better action later on in this series. As that will be a step off of the mound real quick. Meeting halfway. See what they're talking about. Probably about their next sequence that they're going to go through. As usually that's what the pitchers do. I've noticed that the pitchers first step off for a quick second to make sure the sequence that they're going to throw to this hitter. Try to get him warmed up better. So that is an inside pitch. So I'll be 1-0. As that is a swing and a miss for strike 1. So 1-1 count now coming up. Stepping off. And stepping back on. So 1-1 count. Inside again. So that will make it a 2-1 count now. As Carroll trying to get some more points up here. As that will be a foul ball for strike 2. So the 2-2-2 count, 2 strikes, 2 balls, and 2 outs. Nowhere near the second inning. As that has a ball inside once again. So the 3-2 count now coming up as Carroll once again trying to bat in this runner on third. Steps off and waiting for him to get back on. So 3-2 count. So that'll be fouled off. So the 3-2 count still as the most important count of all of baseball, as it leads to the most climactic situations, as we have a 3-2 count with 2 outs, as that will be a ball, and the bases are loaded now. So not an ideal start, however, one he could still get out of, as there is only one more out he needs to make here. So the DH now up though, EJ Cantu. See if he can bat these runners in. So here we go. First pitch be taken for a ball. So that'll be 1-0. As that is way outside as the wild pitch. Now score 1 run. And so that'll make it 6-0 Carroll. As that was a ball 2 now. Yeah, they have the count right. So 2-0 count now. And that will be a strike right there. So that'll lead it to be 2-1, as Carroll trying to increase their lead and try and actually maybe get an early end to this game, as they hit one little scribbler to the infield, and that will be caught by the first baseman to end this inning. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live. We'll be back for the top of the 5th inning.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown. Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
And we are back here in the top of the 5th inning, as Brownsville Porter Cowboys find themselves down 6-0, as they're trying to get on the scoreboard and trying to get a hit column, as that was strike 1, a really good strike 1. As that will make it 0-1, but as I was saying, they've had walks, they've had a bases loaded situation in the last inning, but we're not able to cap it off. There's another strike. Are you kidding? Hot start for this pitcher right now, as that will make it 0-2. But they've had walks that led them to get the bases loaded, but they haven't been able to get a hit, as that is a ball. So it'll be 1-2 now, and Cristo Sarceda up to bat here. to lead us off. As that is a foul ball. And that will be not a strike three because, yeah. As it still is a 1-2 count with 2 foul balls. As another foul ball right there. So, 1-2 count now. As that is a ball. So it'll be 2-2 now. As this game has been a offensive explosion for Carroll as of late, as 4 runs in 1 inning, 2 runs in the first inning, but as we see a little bit of a line drive, and that will be the first hit of the game in the 5th inning, so the technical no-hitter is done. However, first hit of the game. So good job to Brownsville Porter for technically getting their first hit, as now leading at bat is Alejandro Torres. And waiting for the first pitch. That will be a strike. So 0-1 count now coming up. As that will be swing and a miss for strike 2 right there. As that'll make the count 0-2. As got him swinging. I mean, make it look foolish. As Alejandro Torres has had some good base running, I believe. As that's another swing and a miss. And so that will be a strikeout by swinging. And so that'll be a K.
Catcher number 16, Salinas.
As that is a ball 1 right there. So 1-0 count now. As that will be another ball, leading it to be 2-0. So 2-0 count now coming up. As that will make it 3-0, and Marcos Salinas has himself up in the count here. As that will be strike 1 right there, and a good strike 1 right there. As they'll make the count 3-1. See if they can get some 2 straight strikeouts, as that will be fly ball to left field, and it'll drop, and he's running to third. Oh wait, no, that's a homer. No, he's just lost the ball, it looks like. So it'll be another base hit, as I think it's a inside the or ground rule double, I guess. Not quite sure on that one. Because I thought I was gone, but as there's a mound visit here, we'll take the break with them. So you're watching this on Rio Sports Live.
Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Here live in Cabinets Baseball Stadium, as that will be a strike right there. As that is a foul ball right there for strike 2. So that'll make it 0-2, and that'll be a ball to the outside. So 1-2 count now. He'll take that one for ball 2. The batter is Leobardo Garcia, by the way. Not sure if I mentioned that earlier. So 2-2. And that will be a ball as well. So now a full count coming up as runners on second and third after the second hit of the game for Brownsville Porter as they're trying to claw their way back into this game. That'll be hit into center field where it will drop, and he's got to throw it quickly as he's going to go home, and they will not get him, as that will be the first run scored for Brownsville Porter. And the sac fly does its job and gets them on the board.
Right fielder number 8, Diego Rivera.
So Diego Rivera up to bat here as he's trying to bat in the runner from second without getting struck out, of course, as so, first pitch, that'll be a ball. It's a ball 1. As about an hour and 51 minutes into this game, as that is another ball. So I'll make it 2-0. So 2-0 count here. As that is a strike right there. As that is a strike 2 right there. What a good pitch once again. So the 2-2-2 now coming up. And trying to get the strikeout here. And that is strike 3 and batter out as we will head to the bottom of the 5th inning. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come.
As we are back here, as we get ready for the first pitch, and that will be a ball. So, 1-0 count now, as we're here in the bottom of the fifth inning, as Carroll has had some good offense as of late, allowing only one run on defense, though, as that's a swing and a miss for strike one. So, 1-1 count now coming up, as Carroll has been really good offensively, like I said. 6 runs total, 4 in the last inning, and 2 in the first, as 7 hits total. No errors for both teams, so it's a really good game in terms of fielding, as that's the ball. Seems a miscommunication right there between the pitcher and the catcher. Oh, wait, what? They said that wasn't a strike? Oh, that's weird. 3-0 count now. Yeah, no, it's 2-1. It is 2-1. So that will be a ball. Yep. So 3-1 count now coming up, as Christian Martinez is our leadoff hitter. As that will be a walk. So they walk Martinez, leading to 1 runner on first. And so now up to bat here is number 12. Get his name here on our roster. That will be Die Palomo. Die Palomo. Ow. Apologize, I hit my head on the wall because the paper fell. That is. Love to hear it. That will be a strike right there. So I'll make it 0-1. So I got to check out who the pitcher is for this Brownsville Porter team, as they did pull him. And that will be a ball. So 1-1 to count. So waiting this 1-1 pitch as he steps off. As here we go. As I'll be hit to the shortstop. 1, not 2. So that'll be a fielder's choice, and that'll lead to 1 out. Wait, yeah. So Chris Chavez up to bat. He is the last in the lineup. And see what he can do. He's had some good hits so far. So, now we got The 0-0 pitch coming up. As that will be a strike. That looked like a strike zone to me, as it is. So the 0-1 count now coming up. As that is a ball. So 1-1 count now coming up. As Carroll trying to expand their lead. As that is a ball right there, so it'll be 2-1 now. It's a 2-1 count. Runner going. And will they get him? No, they won't. He'll be safe. And that'll be a successful steal. As that was awkward. That was an awkward slide into second base. As it looks like he kind of underestimated the slide as he kind of just stopped there. And so he had to crawl to second. But the throw was behind. As there's a stoppage on the field for a second. And we will go to a short commercial break. Yeah. You're watching this on Real Sports Live.
We're in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and
As we are back here in the bottom of the fifth inning, as the player is all right. As I said, it was an awkward slide, so he had to crawl to second. Hopefully he is okay, as it's a 3-1 count now. As that is a ball, and so that will be a walk. So runners on first and second now.
Center fielder number 20, Gilbert Gonzalez.
So now at the top of the lineup, Gilbert Gonzalez up to bat once again. So here we go, first pitch. That will be a foul ball, trying to run to it, and cannot make the catch, as he was close to. Just wasn't able to track it while running as fast as he could. So a good effort play by the catcher right there, though. So 0-1 is the count now. So, 0-1 count now. As that is a ball to the outside. As that was also another ball to the outside. So, for game track so far, 7 hits by Carroll, resulting in 6 runs, as that was another ball. So a 3-1 count now coming up, as Gilbert Gonzalez trying to draw the walk, and he does. Some nice patience from the young man right there. As now the bases will be loaded, ladies and gentlemen. And bad spot for Brownsville Porter here.
Second baseman number 9, Jeremiah Bush.
So Jeremiah Bush with the chance to battle some of these runners in. So we're awaiting first pitch as there is a mound visit. See what they want to do there. Trying to get some more scores around here. We do have the game to our left being broadcast. I believe it's Mathis and Bishop. Give them a check out if we're done early here. But you don't want to miss a second of this one, as Carroll is looking to expand their lead in dominating fashion. Maybe we see a grand slam. Not trying to call it or anything, but maybe. That's a ball on the outside. As that is a strike. So it'll be 1-1 is the count. And a swing and a miss there. So that'll make it 1-2. It's a 1-2 count here. As that is fouled off. So count will remain the same. It's Jeremiah Bush trying to get some more runs for this Carroll team. And I gotta say, gotta love the effort from both teams tonight, as Brownsville Porter has found some offensively, as that is a good hit ball into right center field, and runner will take off and he'll get there, and that will be 7-1, as it'll be runners on first and third now, as opposed to the bases being full, as that will be the second out. Gotta love the effort from both teams, as Carroll has been really good tonight. They have been really good. I mean, crazy efficient.
Third baseman number 19, Easton Hewitt.
So Easton Hewitt now up to bat. So here we go. First pitch. They'll take it for a strike, it looks like. They're calling that. Yeah, they will call it a strike. So 0-1 count now. As that is a swinging strike right there. So that'll make it 0-2. Trying to get the players riled up here. So 0-2 count. As Carroll doing their chant over here. As that's a ball. One, two. And that looked like a strike initially, but it is going to be a ball. A little bit outside right there. once again, want to give a wholehearted shout out to Bay Auto Service, complete automotive repairs, as they're the sponsor of today's game. And you gotta love all our sponsors, all the commercials and all that. Gotta love all of them. They're the ones keeping this operation afloat. And if you're looking to get some automotive repairs in the Coastal Bend area, check them out. Really good service. As it will be 2-2 now with 2 outs. So, once again, the elusive 2-2-2. So, this 2-2 pitch, that will be a strike, and that will be the end of this inning. So, 1 run scored in both teams' possession, and we will head to the top of the 6th inning. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live. Keep it here.
Here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And we are back here in the top of the 6th inning as we have a new pitcher in for the game, EJ Cantu. So, Dundee through 5 was only allowed 2 hits, had some issues with walks, and allowed 1 run. As a solid day from him. As that will be a ball, looks like. Yep. So, now we got a 1-0 pitch now coming up. Or as it's 2-0 now, as there was a ball. So 2-0 count. That's going to be a strike right there. So I'll make it 2-1. Get rid of the base running things. So 2-1 pitch now. That will be another strike, so that'll be the pitcher's count, 2-2. So here we go, 2-2. As that is a ball, so that will be a full count scenario here. Wait, it's 3-1? No, it's 3-2, yeah. As that ball gets away. Isn't that a walk? Yeah, it is a walk, okay. I was wondering because he looked like he was sitting around the batting box and he just didn't go off until recent. Then, yeah, that was weird. So now, new at bat. Runner on first now. As that will be a ball. Making it 1-0. So here's the 1-0 pitch. As that will be a strike right there. Beautiful place pitch right there. As Brownsville Porter Cowboys really doing a great job of patience in this game. Just got to put it all together now. As that's a swinging strike though. So as I say that, announcer strikes again. I hate that. Every single time I say a positive about one team, it immediately goes negative. As 1-2. As it looked like he was going to take off, but it's now 2-2. So 2-2 count. And that will be another ball. So 3-2 is the count here. As the Cowboys trying to get some runs here. As that'll be hit and drops, and the shortstop could not get it, so that will be a base hit. And runners on first and second now. So trying to come back in this game and rally, down by 6. I mean, it's possible. Seen some late game rallying by other teams, but yet to see one by Brownsville Porter so far, and maybe this is a sign for it. I mean, there are 2 half innings left for them if the score remains the same. As that will be hit, drops into right field, and 1 run will score. He drops it, and he's gonna go. No. So 1 run will score, and that will make it 7-2. As runners now on second and third. And oh my goodness, you kind of feel in the stadium the momentum's kind of shifting. Gotta believe though, and gotta keep their pace right now going. So here we go. As the mound visit, a short mound visit. Here we go, Aaron Hernandez up to bat. Takes that one, and that will be a strike right there, low corner. So 0-1 pitch. As I was saying, you can kind of feel the momentum shifting a little bit, as that's the loudest I've heard Brownsville Porter all day. As that's hit into left field, caught, runner on third taking off, and he'll get the score right there. And that will make it 7-3 now. And oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, if they can at least get, I would say, 1 more run, I think it's possible. So that was 1 out, by the way. So here we go. At the top of the lineup, I believe, as Christopher Sueda fouls that one off, and that will be a strike. So 0-1 count here. As that will be hit along the first baseline, that will be another out. However, runner does advance to third as he gets into better scoring position. And all they need is a good base hit, and they'll get another run. So shortstop number 1 now up to bat, and that would be Alejandro Torres. 1 out and 1 base hit. That's all they need. Or that's all either team needs right now. So 1-0 count now. As that is a ball right there. So make it 2-0. So the 2-0 count now coming up. As that is a strike right there. So making it 2-1. As I was saying, the game is kind of shifting a little bit. As you can kind of feel it in the air. As Carroll trying to hold on though. I mean, they only need to get 4 more outs in total. As that is a ball right there. So that's all they need to come out of this game with a win. As that'll be a foul ball, leading to the full count now. So very climactic here. 3-2, runner on third. Need a base hit, or need a strike or low contact ball. So 3-2 pitch coming up. Here we go. Here's the pitch, the windup, the delivery. That'll be hit to the third baseman, running and getting the out at first. So a 5-3 play to end the inning, as the rally could be coming closer. As we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching this on Rio Sports Live. Keep it here.
Hi, I'm Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are back here for the bottom of the 6th inning as Carroll takes over on offense, and they're trying to expand their lead and get a more of a cushion of, if anything, just to stop this rally so far from Brownsville Porter. This first pitch, that'll be a strike, but that was weird. So, 0-1 count now, coming up. So that will be a ball. So the 1-1 count now. As that is a strike as well. So it'll be 1-2. So here we go. 1-2 pitch. As that will curve close to the strike zone, but not quite, as it's 2-2. As that is foul ball once again. Count will remain the same, so it'll be 2-2. So 2-2 count now. As that'll be hit into right field, and there'll be an out. Caught running by the second baseman. And that's a good start for Brownsville Porter. Portal. That's not a team. So now Carroll trying to get another hit though. First pitch. Taken for a ball. So it'll be 1-0 here. As the second pitch, it'll be hit. Softly hit to the first baseman, and that'll be another out. So not ideal for Carroll so far. But if you're a Brownsville Porter fan, that's all you're looking for, is to get 3 quick outs here and to get back on offense where you have most of your momentum. As Carroll has number 3 up, that would be Cantu, as that is a foul ball, and that'll be strike 1. So the 0-1 count now coming up. As that is so that will be a 1-2 count now. And another foul ball. So 1-2 count. That'll be a soft dribbler, and they will not get him. He'll be safe at first. As it was a close play to make, a hard play to make, but not quite there, as runner will be on first. So now up to bat here is Martinez.
Courtesy runner, first base number 7, Gavin Villegas.
That is a swing and a miss. And it'll be 0-1. It's a pickoff attempt. And he will be safe. So 0-1 count here. As Martinez trying to stay alive in this inning. Is that is a swing and a miss. So 0-2 count. as that will be a foul ball. And so Fan will get to keep that one as the 0-2 count here. As that is ball one. So it'll be the 1-2 count. So 1-2 count. Two. So a 2-2 count now coming up. As that is a swing and a miss for out 3. And we will head to the top of the 7th, which could very well be the last inning. And we will come back. You're watching this on Real Sports Live.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
So, here in the top of the 7th inning, as this could very well be the last half inning, as Carroll looking to win the first game as Marcus Salinas up to bat here. So 3-7. And here we go. And first pitch, that'll be taken for a strike there. So 0-1. As, like I said, this could very well be the last half inning of the game. As once we're done with this game, you could go and watch the 3A game of Mathis and Bishop. As that is a ball. Of course, you don't want to leave this game as it's a highly intense game with still plenty of chances for Brownsville Porter to come back and win this. So 1-1 count here. As that is dropped for ball 2. So a 2-1 count now coming up. So here's the 2-1. As that is a ball. And I'll make it 3-1. As Marcus Salinas up to bat here, the leadoff hitter, as he finds himself in a favorable position here. 3-1. That'll be a foul ball. So we'll make it 3-2 now. As that thing pulled right, it would have been a home run. So 3-2 count here. And that'll be a foul ball, trying to get to it, and he doesn't. And it'll be 3-2 still. Good effort, though, by the catcher. So 3-2 count. As that is hit into center field, where it'll be caught for the first out. And now said it was an error. What? Did he drop it? I don't think he dropped it, right? Why was that counted as an error? What happened? It's just still 3-2, I guess. No. I don't know why that was considered an error, as that was out 1. As that's ball 1 right there. As that's ball 2 again. So 2-0 count now. So that's a strike right there. Setting up for the 2-1 count now. So I'll be hit to the second baseman. He has to throw to first, and that'll be out 2. 1 away from winning this thing. So here we go. So, as you hear the fans yelling one more out, as here we go. Diego Rivera representing what could be the final out, as that's the first ball. So 1-0 count now. As that is a strike right there. 2 more strikes and this is it. Personally think the player of the game and is Carroll's player. As that's a ball again, I believe. Gilbert Gonzalez is my player of the game. He's made some really good plays. He got some good outs, as he got one of the first out here. And that's hit. Popped up. And this thing is over. Carroll gets the last out. And getting the player of the game, like I said, Gilbert Gonzalez. He had some good runs in, good bats. I believe he did not strike out a single time. And he did not pop out a single time. And so that will be it. Carroll wins the first game. And you were watching this on Rio Sports Live. Go show our other streams some love. Bishop